Welcome to another EVE Online video. Here I will showcase you how to do a Reckoning Sleeper Forge site. That's a site that appeared with the Capsuleer 22 event. Now it's the hisec combat site. I'm a bit late with the video, but as with all these Capsuleer events the first week, everyone is rushing these sites like ravenous locusts, and it's difficult for me to record a video or conduct some experiments without being disturbed or contested. So to save a bit of time, I have already cleaned the first room, but the first room is a bit easier than the second room, so I save a little bit of time. Now this is for an alpha friendly fit. I personally do this site in a Tengu that is a little bit pimped, but that is not a alpha friendly ship, but the Nosis is. You can obtain this thing for free for 675 points in the reward track. You can also buy them on the market. They are very cheap now because there is more supply than demand. And if you collect enough points, you can earn 100 plex. That is a lot. It's worth well over 600 million. That's more than enough to fit this Gnosis. And after fitting this Gnosis, you are well over halfway in becoming an EVE billionaire just with this 100 plex. So that being said, let's have a look at the fit. I will put the link in the description of the fit, of course, so you can use IFFA to improve the fit, because it's all Tech 1. The rigs, the ammo, target painter, because application is important. It's a passive shield fit, so no shield booster that takes way too much cap, and then you have to sacrifice some modules for the capacitor to stay stable. 3 damage control, but again all Tech 1. Omni tank, because the damage that you receive is Omni. The Nosis is ideally suited for that because it has an Omni resist profile. That's why I have a damage control and an invulnerability hardener, or multispectrum hardener, sorry, to get all these numbers equal. Again, no wrapper, so I should be able to tank the damage. There's not a lot of hit points regenerated. Now, why all Tech 1 fit? Well, there you have it. 355 million skill points. So those numbers are not for the typical alpha player. So if I would just use a normal, between parentheses, fit, I would overperform compared to the average alpha player, because my skills, yeah, I have a lot more trained than the average alpha player. So there is much room for improvement. You can use Tech 2 modules, you can use some types of faction ammo, low grade implants, what else, boosters. There's a lot of them on the market. Even the drones. I have Tech 1 drones. So as an alpha player, plenty of ways to improve the fit and to perform even better than I do in this video. So let's activate the gate.
Warp drive active.
And confront the enemies and talk a little bit about them. So they deal Omni damage and they have Omni resists. The second room is a little bit more difficult, so you get the usual enemies like in the first room, but there is a sentry tower. Let's orbit this thing. Afterburner on, just to mitigate a little bit of the damage. Send your drones to the sentry gun. This event is, or this site is quite safe compared to the others of similar events. There's no hard tackle, there's only some looting. The damage is okay, so in case you're in trouble, you can warp out in safety. So you're not supposed to lose your ship. As you can see, there is drone hate, but for some reason it's not the drone hate that I'm used to. So they are targeting my drones, you see this one. Okay, now I'm retracting them, or recalling them. Use Vespas. Drones, best drones for shield tank. Or the Kaldari drones, better said. What else did I say? Okay, they deal Omni damage. They have an Omni. Where is it? Show info. They have an Omni resist profile as well. A bit of looting, but not too much. You should be able to survive. Now with the sentry tower, yeah, it takes a while to take it down. I'm not so fast with this pure 100% Tech 1 fit, but I should be able to tank everything. And in case it's not working, maybe this video I will have that case, but I can always warp out and come back in. The site remains in space as long as the final boss is not destroyed. So this cruiser, let's send my drones to him. That will mitigate most of the damage. The battleship deals considerable amounts of damage. So that is something you have to look out for. I might have to warp out to survive the battleship. Now for the loot. There's bounties on these sleepers, that's very good. They're quite good for this type of ship. And the boss holds the loot, so he's the only one that drops a wreck with, or that can be looted. I think the biggest issue with this kind of site, especially when you come with battleships, is application. You see the enemies are beyond standard ranges for the webs, and they are very fast. So they tend to fly very easily under the battleship guns. I use heavy missiles, so some of the damage will stick, but this target painter adds quite some DPS. It's very good at tracking these enemies, or at least help me with dealing damage. So a web is not necessary, because you see here 11 kilometers, 18 kilometers. I have to orbit this wreck here, because otherwise I will fall too far behind from the warp in point. Okay, let's wait with reload. As I said, yes, I'm a bit slow in taking down these enemies. You should be able to do it much faster. So let's just wait until this one is or goes down. There is the battleship. So let's see. I will do an experiment with this guy, or orbiting this guy. I don't shoot him, I don't target him. Oh, too late. Yeah, he's angry.
A module has run out of charges.
Because I fired my very last volley at him. And now I target painted him. So send the drones to him. So it's a little mistake that I made. Little error. Normally the battleship takes a little bit of time to target you, so you can orbit him at very close ranges and hope to fly under his guns. You see volleys of 700, 800 damage. It's quite a lot. Let's see if he can hit me beyond the breaking point for shields. Again, very easy event, at least, or very easy site. There are other sites that you can do. Let's have the... Here you see it. A vigilance point, labyrinth nexuses, that's for the specialists. Caged wormhole, I still have to do it. The relic sites, I have done them. There's not that much loot in the relic site, but you find there the blueprints that you're looking for or that players will need, I think. And most players think that on the 6th of May there will be some more details revealed, because CCP announced this, that something special will be announced on the 6th of May regarding this event. I have no idea what it will be. It's subject to debate. So here I am at the breaking point, but he is in structure. So sleepers don't have shields, they have armor, and those sleepers here have hull, but it is very little hull. You see how fast he goes down. There it is. So claim reward. And let's see, what does he hold? Okay, this is a bit misleading. 227,000 ISK. Okay, the blueprint copies. It is said that people need them in those specialized sites, but I'm producing them, but right now they're very cheap. I'm holding on selling them. Probably after the 6th of May we will know more. The 227,000 is deceptive because of the sleeper protocol. Subverters, they sell 100,000 each. So that's 6.9 million, but they are not on the market. I think that's the reason why they are not calculated for this 227,000 ISK. Okay, let's loot it. Very standard drop. Sometimes you have a skin, but it's rare. And yes, with that being shown, that's the end of the video. I hope it helped you, and good luck with EVE Online. Thanks for watching.